Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think I found him.
You drop down behind Cervantes into a shadow. Cervantes only hears the noise and looks around for the women.
First one's spot, second one's listen.
And you spotted me.
You spotted him, and you hear that it is a woman.
Oh, it's you. Oh.
You hear the boobs bounce.
Ba-boom.
Can I make my animal companion as a wolf named Cervantes that just hunts everything?
You wouldn't need a wolf companion for that.
Alright, so Father Jacob, you haven't said anything. What are you doing?
Trying to stay awake.
Trying to stay awake?
I think he has bought himself
So you're
a bed.
yeah, there you go. You bought yourself a bed, and you're going, laying down, wishing you had your comfy wargs there to lay on.
He gets his own room because we don't want to know what he's doing with that skull.
Oh, that's gone.
Yes, he does still have. Oh, darn!
It was just.
Figured you put it away.
I don't need it forever.
Figure you're gonna wear it like a helmet or something.
Skull cap.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'm just following Cervantes at this point because he needs somebody to follow.
Find a brothel of
Roll
any
a search
type.
check.
As long as it's not like, you know, shady, dirty, we don't need any heads getting lopped off again.
We don't have anybody here who would do that.
It's true. 33.
You find a small stone building with a light on in it.
Red lamp.
Looking through the windows, women scantily clad.
So he found a red lamp house.
These women don't look dirtied at all. They are very clean looking.
I knock.
Mostly human women.
Oh.
Mostly.
I knock. Politely knock, however you do that.
You see, as a dwarf, you can't politely knock. You have big old heavy fists.
True.
He pelvic
Anyways.
thrusts the door for
I do.
knocking.
I'm just BAM! BAM! BAM!
You know what? No,
My large,
if you
massive dwarf cock.
You pelvic thrust the door. Roll to see if you nut check yourself.
I was gonna say I politely knock on the door, but
Hey, they have some strength to them.
It's too late. Roll to see if you nut check yourself.
I'm not even sure what I'm rolling.
You would roll
D20.
a strength check.
No, it wouldn't be a strength check. It's just to see if he nut checks himself.
Oh.
Yes. Your nuts smack very hard against the wooden door.
Mary balls.
You see a woman, a beautiful, beautiful human woman, open the door and look down at the dwarf curdled over in pain.
I need somebody to rub them.
We can do that.
Oh, good. They hurt. No, they got pinched. Squish. Ow. And yes,
You have a distraction, so even without stealth, you can just walk in. Nobody cares.
you're welcome.
Okay. He says, "Get up, dwarf. We will serve you well here."
Oh, I might like this place. oh, as I waddle in, holding my testicles in one of my hands.
The women all look at you strange.
It hurts. I need pleasure. I need pleasure. And a good masseuse of the testicles.
The woman who answered the door says, "Well, I hear on the madam. I shall offer you our best service, Dwarf." And she shouts, "Broomhilda!"
Oh God!
You
Wasn't
feel
Brunhilde the first orc he slept with?
I think so.
you hear a large pound of footsteps. The whole place is shaking, even on stone.
Oh fuck!
I
And as
climb
you-
up to the ceiling.
It's like a cat.
I've got the slippers of spider climb.
True.
Oh.
As you see a woman come through the archway, what you think is a woman, you see it duck down and come up, and as it comes into the light, this is a 9-foot tall, built brick shithouse orc with the biggest titties you've ever seen.
And tusks
The
to
madam
match.
says, exactly.
And tusk.
And the madam says, "This is our best service here for you." Broomhilda never leaves a man walking straight.
Is that because she breaks the pelvic bones?
Death by snoo.
She, the woman looks at you and cocked her head, and then looked at Broomhilda, and then looked back at you. This, you're a dwarf. You're built. You'll be fine.
Oh, this is gonna be
Nothing wrong with
fun.
this.
Quick question: how much for her, and her?
Don't forget the dwarf.
Yeah, is there
There's
dwarves
no
in here?
dwarf.
There is.
We unfortunately have no dwarfs.
Why? Why the one dwarf I can't get?
What are you talking about?
That was nothing. Nothing. Just how much for the they hurt.
You human woman? I shall say, oh, for you, dwarf, we shall do 50 platinum for all three.
It seems a little cheap. Am I moving? Well, doo-doo-doo.
50 platinum for all three.
Aren't you going to ask her why?
Yes, actually.
Crimson House.
Half a man, half a price. And she smiles at you. Not an evil grin smile, but a happy smile.
Half of me.
She says, "It's a deal. Best deal in town you'll get. Take it."
Cervantes. Silver slaps Cervantes on the back of the head and shakes her head.
She says,
Amar.
She
What?
says, "I promise you, I see you're hesitating. The clerics have never been met by any of our customers."
Well, what
And
about
that shaking her head was to tell you, don't cause trouble.
what about the gravekeeper?
What gravekeeper do you speak of?
Just making sure she hasn't killed anyone. She's fucking huge.
I assure you, she is gentle as well as rough.
I can go for gentle right now. They hurt. Oh,
Trust me, you will enjoy her. She is our best.
I gotta say, her, and one of them then. How much is
Okay,
that then?
we will do 25 platinum.
Oh, damn, they're worth that. Ooh, that means they get pretty good. Deal.
Broomhilda comes and picks you up by the back of your armor, puts you on her shoulder, and grabs the other woman and puts her on the other shoulder.
Woo! I'm gonna have some fun tonight.
How much is the second
And
one?
you see her arms reach up. Broomhilda's arms reach up. She gives this battle cry. As she starts to walk back in the back.
I know I'm a dwarf, but don't break my hips.
She looks at you, bewildered, and shakes her head and grunts. And continues to take you back to her bedroom. And you have a fun night. Now we shall roll. Now, you must roll to see if you took any damage from it. Mind you, Silverus is back. Silverus is out there this whole time, apparently. Since he didn't follow him back. And he hears these loud grunts and screams. And he hears Cervantes shouting, "Woo!" and "Ah!"
Whoa, not there! Whoa! What do you think you're doing?
He hears you shout. He hears you shout as Broomhilda tries to shove a finger up the back door. Mind you, she's a 9-foot orc woman.
Use some lube, woman! Use some lube!
I mean, this
a
is
finger in her mouth.
At least loosen it up a little first.
An NSFW game.
That's why my thing is inappropriate. It's marked as noise.
Thank God I put it on there today.
Alright, so while this is happening, I follow the madam back to her office.
The madam actually stays out front. She's sitting on the couch out front, waiting for customers.
Every Friday, Revo. Every Friday, midnight Pacific time, we play.
Try to rob the place. We have business here.
Give me my money back. Totally worth it, though.
Silvers decides against
Do me a favor,
robbing the
real
place.
quick. Do me a favor, real quick.
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
And instead goes to the madam, comes out of stealth, and asks her if she has any girls.
He says, "We have plenty. Take your pick."
Redhead.
Of
He
course.
says, "And I assure you, carpet matches the drapes."
How much?
Oh yeah.
For a woman, he looks over at the redhead. The redhead nods. Says, 10 platinum.
Deal.
Done. And
The redhead walks over to you, grabs your tiefling hand, and drags you back.
It's about time Silver's had some fun.
Yeah!
Nobody hears anything. Nobody hears anything from Silverus.
But they hear the redhead say, "Don't stick your tail there."
No, the redhead likes it.
I want.
They can't hear the redhead moaning over the...
We need to have. They need to join us.
Cervantes.
What? Wait, what? I was partly
They can't
talking
hear
over
the
you.
redhead. They can't hear the redhead over Cervantes.
Oh.
What would I
In
have to roll to
fact-
find this place?
Roll me a listen check.
Listen.
Best night ever.
You hear the loud sounds of grunts and moans and woohoo across the town.
I head that direction.
Cervantes sure knows how to party.
You eventually find the source of the hoots and the hollers and the grunts. And you look through the window, which is shaking violently.
No, which window am I looking through?
Through the
I thought
front
you said
window.
there was only one window with a light.
That it is. The window's in the front of the building.
Well, my
And you see
character
a
is
light
first
on
time getting
inside.
there.
Yes, you look through the window and you see a light. You from the light inside, and you see all these women standing around, scantily clad, and you see all of them trying to maintain their balance on the stonework floor.
Oh yeah!
I'm looking in, going, damn, Dwarf must be here. Must be a good place. Goes up to the door and tries to knock and pretty much just hits the door and slides down.
Nothing happens.
You can't hear the knocking over the knocking.
I just start pounding on the door.
Kind of like I'm pounding on Helga.
Hang on a minute here.
And the other no-name girl.
Nothing happens.
I sit there pounding on the door for just a little bit longer and say, you know what, screw it. Just opens the door and falls forward.
You make a balance check.
My character's drunk.
He's already fallen over anyway.
I was sliding down the door, so when I opened the door, I just
Yeah.
fell forward.
The madam looks over, confused, and says, "Who are you and why are you here?" And you don't hear anything. You just see her mouth moving.
Let's see if
He
I can
shouts at
spot
you.
check.
Roll a listen check. Listen check.
Wouldn't it be... hold on.
This place is gonna need reinforced foundation when I'm done.
I know it's still a listen check because you're trying to hear her voice.
There really needs to be an intuition check.
God, what is...
Like a danger sense or something.
Oh.
I don't have danger sense on
No, there needs to be one.
Yeah.
I'm really wondering
Listen
if
check.
this madam has ever had it this this much.
So, a listen check?
Yes.
She's ever had her house shaken this much. So I'm wondering if she knew what she was up against.
I will be right back.
You're going to enjoy this.
A
So.
very sturdy, horny dwarf who can go all night. And has lots of experience.
What's your listen check? 12?
Yeah.
You just see her mouth moving. And she begins screaming at the top of her lungs. Roll me another listen check. You hear her scream, "Who are you and why are you here?"
I reach back, grab my purse, and just jingle it a little bit where she can see the purse moving.
Walks over, grabs your arm, and tries to help you pull up.
That'd be a balance.
Correct.
Yeah.
Take a -2 since you're drunk. And since the house is moving, take it a -3.
I still successfully get up.
You stand up and you are wobbling around a lot. And she says, "How may I help you?" Yelling it into your ear.
I just look at her and go,
She yells into your ear, "Oh, you want 3 women? Pick which ones you want and I will tell you the price."
I point at her and 2 others.
She says, "Man, we're getting a lot of customers tonight. Not usually this busy. Since we're having a good night, I tell you what, For 3, we're having a good night. I'll give you 50. 50 platinum for him.
Hold on.
Make sure you can afford it.
Let's see how much I actually have left. I got the money.
So, since I'm a wizard, are they seeing sparks flying from the door?
Is there like darkness seeping out of the door of my room?
Yeah, some magic light going off.
My eye sees 2 clashes of magic in the hallway. Just in there.
No. Here's how it goes. Nobody can see the door Silverus is in.
I'm doing some color spray.
And you see flashing
Chromatic
lights
orb.
coming through the door of Cervantes'.
Okay.
So the women, she gestures to the women you pointed at. They grab you and take you back.
I pick her up.
Oh my goodness. I do have the spell enlarge person.
Ah, fuck. No, I just get a...
And disguise self.
Now, do I get
You're
my
gonna
full
like what
balance check
happens at the
because I successful get up to the swaying?
I'm
of the
going
room?
to.
I have spider
since
climb
you have
also.
Somebody take a -1 to it since you're trying to lift somebody.
Oh god. I fail.
I also
You
have
go to Take
levitate.
the woman up and you fall over the other way. The
They
3
pick
women
you up?
reach down.
They
Three
pick
women
me up
reach
and they
down
just drag me.
and grab you and drag you back into the rooms. And as you go past the rooms to your right, you see flashing lights. To your left, you see a black
Hold on.
portion of the hallway where it should be lit. They take you to a door and take you in a room.
My eye falls out.
Rolls
Clink,
across the
clink,
floor.
clink. Shh.
It rolls into
One of
Cervantes'
the-
room.
Oh god.
I still see through it.
Where I'm
You start
casting.
shaking violently. As
Where-
I start
well,
busting up.
you know what? Roll me a check.
A will
That's
save.
not- just a 20.
A will save to see if you.
Actually, yeah, roll a will save for me.
Oh,
Actually.
fuck. Okay. You
Oh,
just want to add my will save to that.
Mm-hmm.
My will save is a +4.
So it'd be
So an
18. Okay, you just see the flashing lights and you manage to just barely push off a seizure. But all you can see are flashing lights.
Good night, nightmare.
Things
Anyone
start to
notice
calm
I'm missing an eye
down.
yet?
No, the women didn't because they aren't focused on your eyes. Not that eye, anyway.
oh wow.
As things start to calm down,
They have
in the
mirror
house,
image
the house
also.
stops shaking. The house stops shaking. Things go quiet.
And the spell knock.
As you all are exhausted and finished with your night,
Oh,
and as you each come out of the rooms,
Hold on.
I have the
Would
grease.
Cervantes do a check to see if he stepped on it?
do an agility check.
So chant go relic go.
Relic ain't coming out of that room. Relic passed out in that room.
Yeah. I got a question. With all my magical powers and everything and being a dwarf, is there a chance that they're not getting up and I'm the one walking out?
With your strength?
You didn't.
Your
No,
magic?
somebody didn't let me finish what I was saying.
Okay, go for it. I had that in my head this whole time.
Roll a check. Roll a check to see if you step on the eye.
Okay.
And Silverus, I do have a 19 in Dex. I think I can go for a while.
You do not.
To be strength.
Notice-
Yeah, but you,
you
get
notice
a
the
minus
magic-
2.
You notice the magic of the eye as you're walking towards it.
Peeping Tom. If you wanted to join, you just had to say so.
Mind you, so you pick it up, put it in your pocket,
Yeah.
and as you're walking out of the room, you look over once again. Broomhilda and the other woman are both passed out. The smaller woman laying on top of Broomhilda, and they are dead. Their arms are spread out. Their legs are spread out.
I'm a god.
The bed is nothing but feathers on the floor.
300 wood and feathers everywhere.
You walk out of the room. The madam comes up to you and says, "Are
Madam's
you
in my room.
okay?" The madam is not in your room. The madam gave you the women to take to your room.
I picked her as one of my women.
No, you didn't say the madam.
I said I pointed at her and 2 others.
That's what the other people said too. They said her and her and her. She will not go with you. She gave you a substitute woman, which you didn't notice because you were drunk.
The whispering eye.
The madam runs up to the dwarf and looks at him and says, and then opens the door real quick and looks inside. Says, "I have never seen a man take on Broomhilda with that much ability."
All in a night's work.
She gives you back 10 of your platinum.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Silverus, you come out of the room. The woman is laying there as well, passed out on the bed, dead asleep. The madam walks up and says, "Did you have a good time?"
I just nod my head.
Says, "Great, I hope you truly enjoyed it."
I smile.
Great, come back and see us another time. We'll be happy to have you again. Just not sure about that dwarf. It's going to take Brunhilde a while to recover.
I just shake my head.
She begins laughing as she puts her hand on your back and gestures you out. Mind you, the sun is rising at this point. She goes back into the back room with where Relic is, and sees Relic passed out, and the women looking dissatisfied. She says, "What happened?" They said, "He was a quick one and done."
Too drunk.
Whiskey dick.
We don't know if he just peed. He even came. But we assumed since he was passed out, we weren't gonna wake up.
Too pump chunk. Too pump chump.
You were drunk. You got whiskey dick. Get over it.
Could at least been able to roll to tell.
That's why my alcohol is sex.
The madam gestures for the rest of the women to come in. They grab you and carry you outside and sit you up next to the building.
I'm gonna go to Relic, and I'm gonna slap his face a little, wake him up. Be like, hey, hey.
Roll a check to see if you wake up. Yes, you do. You start to bat your eyes and open them wide.
Did you enjoy the night as much as I did?
Why am I half blind?
So I take it you did.
I don't remember what happened.
Ooh, let's just say they gotta buy a new bed in my room.
I saw a flash of light. Saw a flash of light, and then something happened, and God, what the hell happened? My head hurts.
I'm sorry. You might have. Oh yeah, here. Give him his eye back. You might have seen something you might not have wanted to see.
Take my eye from you and pull the feather off it. Don't even want to know. I take it and put it in the cleaning solution I have on my belt and put it back in.
Before you get done with that, the feather is wet and sticky.
I think that whole room is wet and sticky.
It's everywhere. It's on the walls.
The feathers absorb most of it.
It's on the walls. It's on the floor. It's on the ceiling. It's on Helga.
Madam comes out to see what the slapping noise was about and says, "Oh, you're awake. Just come back another time. We would love to have you."
I will definitely be back.
Beforehand.
That sounds good.
And most likely I won't lose my eye.
Next time, you might
You
want to
lost
reinforce stuff.
Oh no, I got it back.
Okay, good. And she goes in and closes the door.